I had just gotten up on the front line, and we were in Korea. This was in 1952. I was assigned to the head of artillery. What do you call it? You're up front.
Italian.
Yeah, no, that's all right. Anyway, we're on top of this hill, and down below is the river, and the Chinese were on the other side of the river. And my 105 outfit, my 105th outfit in the back, these are cannons.
They're shelling.
We would call in, they would fire over top of us, and we'd hear them go over. I mean, because, 15, 20 feet. And they would explode over the river. And these people coming across the river, of course, they're gone. The river wasn't but 3 feet deep. And they're floating down the river dead.
Oh.
And so anyway, I woke up Sunday morning, and the lieutenant says, our phone lines are dead. You've got to find it. Well, I'm the telephone guy. I said, what, phone lines dead? Yeah, you got to find out where. So I took the wire and I started following it back toward the guns. Went down the hill, following the line to see where it was broken. And I came to this little spot, and all of a sudden I looked down, and there was this mine, bomb, what do you want to call it, right here. I turned and it went off. It hit me here. I had a vest on, one of these, they weren't bulletproof, but they were
Like a flak jacket?
flak jacket, yeah. I had that on, helmet well, this thing hit right here, the whole thing. I got in here, I got in here, got in here, and got here. I looked down, I could see nothing but blood. I was still standing. So I was a rock over here. I ran to get over there, got to the rock, fell down, and I'm out here by myself. And so up the hill, there happened to be a trench, and our men were up there, our guys were up there. And this medic, I saw him. He was looking down there, and I waved. The rock was right here, it wasn't about this tall. He comes running down there by himself, to me, yeah. He grabs me and says, come on, let's get back. And I hold him on like this, and he's holding me, and we go up the hill to the trench. We dumped it down the trench, he pulls this off, takes sulfur, and pours it in everything. Just powdered sulfur. And he says, we got to get this guy back to the first aid. And this tank was coming by, and he was heading back. So they said, let's put him on top of the tank. They did. They put me up and put me on top. But I'm on the outside. They're on the inside. Yeah. They're inside. I'm on the outside. But I'm going. And I didn't know what was going on. I was, Anyway, so we went on back down. We got to this little shed, and it was an aid station. They took me off and put me in there. This guy says, you got the $10,000 wound, man. I didn't know what that meant. He says, you're going back. Anyway, he called the ambulance. The ambulance there, they picked me up, took me down to a MASH outfit about a mile away. And it was a Swiss doctors. I didn't know what they were saying, but they operated, took all this shrapnel out and all this stuff, put me back in the ambulance, took me back to this old schoolhouse that they had taken over, and all of a sudden I'm in a bed with all these guys. And make long story short, they took me there, took me down to Seoul City, put me on an airplane, took me to Tokyo, put me in the hospital to Tokyo. I was there. They operated some more and did some more things, and then they, after I don't know how long, they said, "All right, you're going back." So they put me back on the ship and sent me back over to that damn place, but they changed my MOS, which meant I didn't have to go fight anymore. They put me in an office situation, so that was basically it. But what it is, you got scars here in some little places. I see a little piece of shrapnel still in there, but it's like everybody else. You see these guys, the guys you went through basic with, and they're getting killed and everything else. It's just hell. I mean, how else can you say it? That's all there is to it. Thank the Lord, got through it. In the meantime, my wife had Betsy, and she was 18 months old before I saw her. But they did call, and I was amazed that I still think about that. I'm in Tokyo. My dad's in Virginia. You know, this was, how long ago?
69,
A long time ago.
69
Make a
years.
long
Yeah.
distance call from. It's one of they even could do it at that time. But anyway, that's basically it. I got hit, but I'm here. I got the best family in the whole wide world. Couldn't ask for any better. Young people and the whole life. I got a beautiful wife and had a wonderful wife before, and it just went great. And I'm just so thank God that I am here, and thank God for all of you.
Thank you. I'm glad you shared that.